Heavy Bored.
Sorry, I
I
muted.
can't.
Sorry, I muted my
Oh yeah.
mic. Yeah, and I'm seeing now in 1862. I mean, this one was published in 1890. It says so. That was in that first
Mm-hmm.
collection post her death. So somebody saw this just like Sophie. They saw that the importance of this one and put it in that first
I
collection.
mean, it's just like a perfect love poem. I mean, the one that really, I guess, fucks me up. I mean, I guess there are two. I could not die with you, for one must wait to shut the other's gaze down. You could not. That didn't feel so classically Dickinson to me. This was like a love poem that didn't feel the same as like talking about love through the bee, right? Or, we see some of that in her earlier poems, and we'll see it again in her later poems.
Do we think? I mean, it's weird because I mean, I guess she writes love poems, but
Mm-hmm.
not as much as even death poems or something like that. And that might be because of her lifestyle and things that.
I think she writes love poems, they just aren't always as obvious or direct. I mean, or like, it might not be classically a love poem, but maybe an elegy that has some notes of like what you think of when you think of a love poem.
And there's a lot of speculation. Listeners probably know this. If you're an Emily Dickinson fan, there's a lot of speculation about her love life and
Especially with
her
the,
sexuality and yeah.
but in particular with, I think, the big one that people like to go on about, I think, is Sue. I want to say the who married her brother,
Right.
right? And she was very good friends with Sue. But yeah, for one must wait to shut the other's gaze down seemed peculiar of Dickinson to me. And it's not that it's like confusing, especially, right? One must wait for the other to look away, essentially, is what I think.
Yeah.
Inner.
Resources, American resources.
Being bored,
Some activities are intentional, right?
it shows such a lack of gratitude for life. Bored. I aspire to boredom, I should say.
Bored.
Heavy.
I am heavy.
Bored.
Has you the night sweats and the day sweats, pal? Pal, I do.